Live here at Collectible. It is March 3rd, 2024. I was having a little bit of an issue trying to get connected, but it looks like we're good to go now. We are good to go. I don't even know if I got this camera set up right now. Let's see. What do we got? There we go. Something like that. Good afternoon to everybody. I don't know what's happening today, but we're going to sell some records. And I've got some Punk 7 inches that I'm going to try to sell. And maybe I'll make a few of those auctions. We've got other auctions as well, some LPs. And like I did last Sunday, I've got some Beat Heat, some like lesser condition but good title stuff that will start low and send them to a good home. I like the term beat heat, or maybe even cheap thrills. I'll call them cheap thrills as an ode to Janis Joplin. Some cheap thrills gonna be up for auction. Also got that David Bowie Space Oddity that we opened up a few days ago. It's in extremely nice condition. But yeah, I've got like a crate and a half of new arrivals. Something like that, a little bit of punk mixed in there, some 10 inches, and a little bit of new vinyl. Just, yeah, some stuff that has not been shown yet on the show. Probably going to be a fairly short stream today, maybe a couple hours or so. We'll see what happens, right, Tanner? Yep. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side, and we'll go through a crate of new vinyl just to get the fingers and blood flowing. Let's see. Chad probably went through this last night, but I bet it was like 6 hours ago. I don't know what time he stopped. I think he was on there selling real late tonight. I'm not sure if Chad is doing quite a knife show. I know he talked about doing it. I'm not sure if he has made up his mind yet. But I do know that I'm going to be selling some records today. I am going to be selling records. Maybe there will be a Quentin Knife show. I haven't heard any kind of confirmation on that yet. Logged off at 3 a.m. Man, it's been going later and later every week, it seems like. Let's see what we have in this crate. If he did show anything out of here, I bet it was at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and a lot of you guys did not see it. So Elton John, Hockey Chateau, that's on gold vinyl, $36.99. It's the 50th anniversary edition. McCoy Tyner, today and tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot about the glare during these day shows. There we go. There's the angle. Today and tomorrow, McCoy Tyner, $36.99. Great jazz record there. Megadeth, Dystopia, $29.99. Fritz the Cat, $33.99. Original soundtrack. I think isn't this actually like R. Crumb artwork, but he just kind of used it without his permission. I think Fritz the Cat was an R. Crumb work. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that movie is pretty crass, but awesome. Raven, Stay Hard, music on vinyl. Yellow vinyl, 750 individually numbered copies, $38.99. It is Raven, Stay Hard, $38.99. Let's see. The Best of Warren Zevon. This is on translucent grape vinyl, $31.99 from Rhino. $31.99 on that. Tool, Undertow. I almost said Opiate, but that is definitely Undertow. $33.99. $33.99 for Tool Undertow. The Best of Suzi Quatro Legend. $36.99 for Suzi Quatro. The Fray. $33.99. $33.99 for The Fray. All That Remains, The Fall of Ideals. This is $33.99 from Craft Records. No, that is right. Looks like the back cover, but this is Charles Wesley Godwin, Family Ties. Charles Wesley Godwin, Family Ties, $34.99. Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon on blue vinyl, $34.99 for Ozzy. We've got Testament Live at Dynamo Open Air 1997. This is $26.99. $26.99. Stone Temple Pilots, Thank You. It's essentially a greatest hits compilation on blue vinyl, I believe. $39.99 for Stone Temple Pilots. Rage Against the Machine, self-titled 20th Anniversary Remaster, $33.99 for Rage Against the Machine. Soundgarden, Super Unknown, $46.99 for Soundgarden. Great album. Slayer, this is South of Heaven. Slayer is $36.99. Got a few copies of that. Beatles 1967 to 1970. This is the half-speed master expanded edition. $74.99 for the Beatles 1967 to 1970. Also got the expanded half-speed master version of the Beatles 1962 to 1966, $74.99. 9 Inch Nails, Downward Spiral. This is a remaster for $46.99. 9 Inch Nails, Downward Spiral, $46.99. Rush, Grace Under Pressure, $36.99 for Rush, Grace Under Pressure. Nirvana Incesticide, $59.99 for Nirvana Incesticide. Kicks, Blow My Fuse, $46.99. More Kicks. We have, about 4 copies of Blow My Fuse, $46.99 for that. Last in the crate is Five Finger Death Punch. Five Finger Death Punch, American Capitalist for $33.99. New and sealed. Five Finger Death Punch. All right. That is in the crate, and if anyone wants anything out of there, just let me know and I'll grab it for you. This will go ahead and put up this crate of new vintage arrivals that I priced out this morning, and we'll get a couple auctions going. Is anyone watching that is into Punk 7 inches? Because I do have some Punk 7 inches priced as well. If anyone wants to see any of those, let me know. I'll just probably grab like a handful of 5 or 6 or so at a time and show those. Give me 1 second. Gotta mute my mic. All right, I am back. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put up a couple auctions. Well, that's gonna get confusing. Let's see. Maybe something like this. All right. Like I said, I've got some Beat Heat. Got some Beat Heat. Cheap Thrills, if you want to call it that. We've got Blind Faith, self-titled album on Atco. Like I said, these are lesser condition. This one's probably like a G. Probably about a G. It's a Terre Haute pressing on Atco. Let's just do a dollar start. Dollar start on Blind Faith. That's Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Ginger Baker, and Rick Gretsch. $1 start on Blind Faith. $1 start on Blind Faith. Let's see, the Hootie and the Blowfish over here, more or less, is a new sealed clear vinyl pressing for $29.99. That's part of the Atlantic 75 series. $29.99 for Hootie and the Blowfish. Dan Warner's in on Blind Faith at $1. I've also got a copy of CCR Green River. CCR Green River on the original Fantasy label. This one's a little bit better. It might be G+. Say maybe a G+ on CCR Green River. Gonna do a $5 start on that. Green River, great album. CCR, $5 start on that, and we're at $1 on the Blind Faith with Dan Warner. Dan Warner has Blind Faith for $1. Looking for a $5 start on CCR. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and show a few of these Punk singles. First, we've got Portal, Omnipotent Crawling Chaos, and 13 Globes. It's a picture disc. That's a $10 buy now if anyone wants that, or $9.99. $9.99 for Portal if anybody wants that. And then I've also got this 5-inch picture disc of, I think it's Locust and, what was it? Jenny Piccolo. Locust and Jenny Piccolo split 5-inch single for $14.99. $14.99 on the Locust and Jenny Piccolo 5-inch picture disc. Pam Murray's at $5 on Blind Faith, and Josh Tanner is in on CCR at $5. Those are both going once, going twice. Jamie Wills Erickson is going to get Portal. That is sold to Jamie. Thank you. Let's see. There's a little 45 crate for the sold 45s. Let's see, I've also got Crucial Unit. Crucial Unit Moshzilla. That is $6.99. $6.99 on that one. Crucial Unit Moshzilla, $6.99. We've got Holier Than Thou. Holier Than Thou is $5.99. $5.99. All of these are in great condition, unless I say otherwise, but Holier Than Thou is $5.99. And then we've got Limp Wrist. Limp Wrist is $14.99. What's the name of this one? Limp Wrist. What's Up with the Kids? Stabbed in the Back. Rainbows, Recruiting Time, and Define. Had to skip one of the titles on that one. Limp Wrist is $14.99. Limp Wrist. All right, if anyone wants any of those, let me know. I'm going to set them to the side over here. Dan Warner's at $6 on Blind Faith, and Pam Murray is at $6 on CCR. Let's see what is in this crate. Got Prince, Welcome to America. Prince, Welcome to America is $26.99. Josh Tanner's at $7 on CCR. CCR is at $7. Tom Waits, Small Change. That's a 1984 US Press, $29.99. Different label than the original, but that is on Asylum. Great record, and legend has it that that is Elvira on the cover there. Let's see, Rush, $20. Barry, I haven't shown a Rush record, unless you're talking about the one that was in the other crate that I started with. If so, that's a new release. I can't take any offers on those. Those are prices marked. That was Rush Grace Under Pressure, $36.99. Those are new and sealed from our distributor. We've got A Very Strange Brew with a promo sticker on here on ABC Records. A little bit of cover damage. Kind of a garagey, psych, bluesy record. $44.99 from 1969. A Very Strange Brew, $44.99. Billy Squier, Emotions in Motion is EX for $17.99. John Denver's Greatest Hits, Volume 2, $9.99 for John Denver's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Going twice, going three times on the auctions. Blind Faith is at $6 with Dan Warner, and CCR is at $7 with Josh Tanner. Going twice, going three times on those. Steve Perry Traces, it's a Target exclusive with 5 extra songs. Steve Perry is $22.99 in the shrink, $22.99 on that. Tracy Tallman's at $8 on CCR. This is King Buffalo, their demo album. Yeah, King Buffalo demos, $39.99. It's their 10th anniversary version on green vinyl, and it does have an etching, like a super cool etching on the B-side. King Buffalo is $39.99. Tony Freeman is going to get the Steve Perry. CCR is at $10 with Josh Tanner. Final Call on Blind Faith, that is at $6 with Dan Warner. Final call on that. Final call. Rush Presto. Rush Presto, this is a 2022 Argentinian import pressing. It's $29.99 for Rush Presto. $29.99 on that. Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis. Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis is a 2008 UK import for $49.99. $49.99 on Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis. Bob Reiger, actually, Craig Sweden first on Rush. John Smetzer second. Bob Reiger third. That is sold to Craig Sweden. Let's see. Barry Martin wants the Grace Under Pressure. Awesome. That is sold to Barry Martin. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sell Blind Faith. Blind Faith is sold for $6 to Dan Warner. Dan Warner gets that for $6. And CCR is at 12. Josh Tanner said he's out. So CCR, I'm going to make a final call that's at $12 with Tracy Tallman. I'm going to go ahead and put up another cheap thrill record. Beat Heat. This one, this is Superman. The cover's actually in not bad condition at all. The cover's nice, but the record itself is pretty much what you would expect with any of these types of records. It is probably fair condition. It has there's quite a few marks. Every now and then, these things will look terrible and still play all right, but we're going to start Superman at a $1 start. If I can get this thing back in the way it's supposed to. There we go. Superman, very nice jacket, good display cover. $1 start on Superman. $1 start. Michelle Baker Miller is in at $1 on Superman. Back to the crate. Prince. Rave. What is this one called? I can never remember. Oh, no sneak peeks. No sneak peeks in the crate. Rave Unto the Joy. Fantastic. Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince. It's on purple vinyl for $29.99. $29.99 on Prince. Tony Freeman has the high bid on Superman at $5. I'm going to go ahead and sell CCR to Tracy Tallman for $12. Tracy Tallman gets CCR for $12. Superman is at $7 with Michelle Baker Miller. It's at $7 with Michelle Baker Miller. Go ahead and put something else up. Seems like we've got some Rush fans on. This is their self-titled debut album, self-titled, and it is on, well, I don't want to say the first label because the first would have been the Canadian Moon label, but first US label. Let's see, this is a PRC pressing, and jacket's not bad. Again, decent jacket, has some spine cracking, but the disc itself, fair to good, maybe. Do a $5 start on Rush. $5 start on Rush. Tony Freeman's at $15 on Superman. Tony Freeman's at $15 on Superman. Cinderella the Band. Cinderella the Band. Are you asking if I have any Cinderella? Because I may have one that I'm going to put up. No, I don't. I don't have any Cinderella over here at the moment. But we do show Cinderella records fairly often on this show. Let's see. Jamie Wells Erickson is at 13 on Rush, and Superman is at 18 with Tony Freeman. So we're actually, Danny Thomason has Superman for 20. It's at $20 with Danny Thomason, and Rush is at 13 with Jamie Wells Erickson. Now it's at 17 with Tony Freeman. Back to the crate. Did I miss any other claims? I did not. All right. Back to the crate. 38 special Tour de Force is $19.99 for 38 special. Peter Frampton Band, All Blues. This is sealed for $32.99. Peter Frampton Band, All Blues, featuring Larry Carlton, Sonny Landreth, Steve Morris, and Kim Wilson. That is sealed for $32.99. Here's a Punk 10-inch, Born Against, Battle Hymns of the Race War. This is a 1993 repress for $19.99. Born Against, $19.99. Let's see. All right, I know 38 is definitely a claim. So the Bearded Italian gets 38 special. Is sold to the Bearded Italian. Where are we at on the auctions? Looks like Superman and Rush are both at 24. Tony Freeman has, man, this thing will not stay upright. There we go. All right. Superman's at 24 with Tony Freeman, and Jamie Wells Erickson has Rush for 24, now 25. Back to the crate. Orchid, Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow. This is a 2000 red vinyl pressing for $49.99. Orchid, Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow. Red vinyl 10-inch. That is $49.99 for Orchid. Then we have, what is this, Jenny Piccolo, I think? I believe this is Jenny Piccolo. And it's on this like orange marble vinyl. It's Asterisk and Jenny Piccolo. It's a split 2001 orange marble, $9.99. $9.99 on that one. Let's see, Rush is at 26 with Barry Martin, and Superman is at 24 with Tony Freeman. Say going twice, going 3 times on Superman. That is with Tony Freeman for $24. And a couple people have set out on Rush. It's at 26 with Barry Martin. Box the Compass, Run the Easting Down. Box of the Compass is on gray marble vinyl for $9.99. $9.99 on that. Now Dance the 80s. This is on red vinyl for $29.99. $29.99 on Now Dance the 80s red vinyl. Danny Thomason said out on Superman. Final Call on Superman, that's at 24 with Tony Freeman. I'm about to sell that. Final call on that. Bruce Springsteen, The River. Bruce Springsteen is a remaster for $29.99. $29.99 on Bruce. K-Tel Looney Tunes, Greatest Stars, 24 Greatest Tunes. $19.99 for Looney Tunes. Phil Collins' Face Value is $19.99. In the Air Tonight is on that album. The Cross, Shove It, is sealed with the hype sticker. The Cross is sealed for $14.99. Let's see, LT Looney Tunes is sold to Michelle Baker Miller. Christopher Morris was second. And Superman is sold to Tony Freeman for $24. Final call on Rush. That's at 26 with Barry Martin. Final call on that. Final call. And let's see. Grab another one of these. This one's pretty fun too. Let's see. Mad Twist Rock and Roll. Another Cheap Thrills. It's got some tape around the edges here on Big Top. The vinyl itself is well loved for. It has been played quite a bit. Probably fair condition. I don't see any like big gouges or anything, but it's got a lot of marks on it. Gonna do a $5 start on Mad Twist Rock and Roll. $5 start on that. $5 start. Adrian Villarreal is at 27 on Rush. Michelle Baker Miller's in on Mad at $5. Back to the crate. Back to the crate. Jason Isbell, Southeastern. Jason Isbell is $24.99. Rebecca Barber is going to go ahead and get Phil Collins. Where was that? Phil is sold to Rebecca Barber. It's a guess. Let's see. It is not. That is not on this one. It is not on this one. All right. And Barry said out on Rush. So final call. This is at 27 with Adrian Villarreal. Final call on that. And going twice, going 3 times on Mad. That is with Michelle Baker Miller for $5. Blackberry Smoke, Little Piece of Dixie. This is a 2021 Coke bottle clear pressing for $54.99. $54.99 on Blackberry Smoke. Coke bottle clear. $54.99 on that. Men Without Hats, Folk of the 70s, Part 3. Men Without Hats is $19.99. Elton John's Greatest Hits, Volume 3, 1979 to 1987, $24.99. $24.99 on that. Greenfields, The Gibb Brothers Songbook, Volume 1 is on sea glass vinyl for $17.99. Gonna grab a few more punk singles. Let's see if anybody's interested in these. Got Jelly Roll Rockheads, Kill Trend Thrash Demo, 1990 Jelly Roll Rockheads. It's on magenta vinyl for $9.99. Magenta 7-inch single by Jelly Roll Rockheads, $9.99. $9.99 on that. Lucas, it's either a 2013 or a 2014 The barcode brought both of those up. I'm not sure which one. The price difference on both of them was pretty much the exact same. I mean, it was like the same kind of deal. But it's $24.99 on Isabel if anyone wants that. Then we've got GLOSS, or Gloss Trans Day of Revenge. Girls Living Outside of Society's Stuff. This is $14.99 for Gloss if anyone wants that. And let's see. Eudora, Tomorrow is Ours. Eudora, Tomorrow is Ours. That's a 7-inch EX condition on that, $4.99. These are all available if anybody wants any of those. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and sell Rush. Rush is sold to Adrian Villarreal for $27. Final call on Mad Twist Rock and Roll. Mad Twist Rock and Roll. That's at $5 with Michelle Baker Miller. Final call on that. Let's go ahead and put something else up that is not check condition. Not check condition. All right. This is a sealed original copy. Sealed original copy of Cheap Trick Lap of Luxury. Sealed with the hype sticker. Just a couple minor corner breaches, corner dings, if you want to call it that. Cheap Trick is sealed, guaranteed to be authentic and genuine. $25 start on that. $25 start on Cheap Trick. $25 start on that. Tesla, I don't have any Tesla. I don't have any Tony Martin Fronted Sabbath. And that was the only cop of Presto that I have. Scott the Prince is... there were a couple Prince records in here, actually. No condition notes on either one. Let's see. Rave Unto the Joy. Fantastic is the purple vinyl pressing double LP. That was $29.99. And Prince Welcome to America, black vinyl. That one is $26.99. That one's also still in the shrink. Let me know if you want either of those. I'll set them to the side, Scott. Just let me know if you want either. No 7 seconds either, Dan. Looking for a $25 start on the sealed Cheap Trick. And I'm going to go ahead and sell Mad. Mad is sold for $5 to Michelle Baker Miller. That's sold to Michelle Baker Miller for $5. Scott said he'll take both. Both Prince records are sold to Scott Ham. Thank you. Kiss and Guns N' Roses. I don't have any of that either. Basically, I'm just kind of showing records that I priced today. I can't really take requests because, I mean, I have some like new sealed like reissues of Kiss and maybe Guns N' Roses. I know I've got some Kiss over here though. Got Kiss Alive 2, the Gene Simmons picture disc, Creatures of the Night, Peter Criss, Kiss Alive, Kiss self-titled, Paul Stanley picture disc, Peter Criss picture disc, Psycho Circus, Hotter Than Hell, Unmasked, Animalized, Look It Up. If you want any of those, let me know. I've also got Anomaly by Ace Frehley and Space Invader by Ace Frehley, Spaceman by Ace Frehley, Carnival of Souls, The Final Sessions by Kiss, Kiss Alive 3, and Music from the Elder. That's all the Kiss I have, but I don't think I have... Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I've got. No Guns N' Roses on new vinyl. Scott Ham's at $25 on Cheap Trick. Sick of It. Well, Dan, we had a really rare Sick of It All 7-inch about, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. I know we showed it on here. No one bought it, but we did end up selling it on Discogs for, I think, like maybe $800, something like that. Let's see. Time to get another auction brewing. Actually, I'll try to auction one of these 7-inches. This is Real Big Fish collector's issue. This is Real Big Fish and Tiger Meat, I believe. I know it's a split, but it's from 1996 and it's an EX condition. Looking for a $25 start on this Real Big Fish 7-inch, $25 start on that. No metal stuff today. We're still doing metal on Thursdays. We'll have another metal night on Thursday. Final call on Cheap Trick. That's at $25 with Scott Ham. Final call on that. It is a sealed original copy. And looking for a $25 start on the Real Big Fish 7-inch. Back to the crate. The Black Crows 1972 is $24.99. Sam Cooke with the Soul Stirs, The First Mile of the Way. This is a Record Store Day Black Friday release, still sealed for $29.99. Adrian is in on Cheap Trick at $26. Scott Ham, you're out. Alice Cooper, Slicker Than a Weasel, live 1978 radio broadcast. That's on red vinyl from 2015 for $29.99. Scott Ham's at $27 on Cheap Trick. Rob Ix and Trey Hensley, World Full of Blues. That is sealed for $24.99. Rob Ix and Trey Hensley. The Plasmatics, The Vice Squad, Recordings 1978 to 1979. Sealed on red vinyl for $29.99. Amanda Shires, Take It Like a Man. Amanda Shires is on red vinyl for $24.99. Amanda Shires, red vinyl, $24.99. Jason Isbell, Sirens of the Ditch. It's on colored vinyl for $29.99. Jason Isbell. There is the colored vinyl. I don't even know what you would call that. What would you call that? I don't know. Jason Isbell, Sirens of the Ditch, $29.99. More Halloween Nuggets. Haunted Underground Classics. That is sealed for $24.99. Yeah, I thought about that too. I actually put them back to back intentionally because they're married now. Jason Isbell and Amanda Shires back to back right there. Halloween Nuggets. Devo on gray vinyl. Devo is on gray vinyl for $22.99. Devo, new traditionalist Devo, gray vinyl. That is available. The B-52s. B-52s, self-titled, $21.99. That's a 2021 pressing. Of course, it's got Rock Lobster and Planet Claire on it. $21.99 for that. Michelle Baker Miller is going to take the B-52s. And Adrian Villarreal, let me know if you're in or out on Cheap Trick. That's at $27 with Scott Ham. And if anybody wants the Real Big Fish 7 inches, a $25 buy it now. $25 buy it now on that. Adrian's back in on Cheap Trick at $28. Peter Wolf, A Cure for Loneliness is $19.99. $19.99 on Peter Wolf. Zach Sabbath, Vertigo, that's on purple vinyl for $34.99. $34.99. Zach Sabbath, Vertigo, $34.99. Scott Ham's at $30 on Cheap Trick. It is at $30 with Scott Ham. And Alice Cooper, live from the AstroTurf, sealed on glow-in-the-dark vinyl for $39.99. $39.99 for Alice Cooper. Zach Sabbath is sold to Danny Thomason. Adrian's out on Cheap Trick. It's a final call on that. That's at $30 sealed. Final call on that. All right, we definitely need to go through that crate again. We did not sell much of anything out of there, actually. It's kind of surprising. Some good titles in here. Good stuff in this crate. Gonna just read the artist and title and let me know if you're interested. Let's see, some tracks on the Halloween Nuggets. So we got Witch Girl by the Mysteries, Teddy Duran, The Beast of Sunset Strip, Seance by the Ebb Tides, Why Do I Love You by Bela La Goldstein, Tombstone number 9, Murray Chaffin is Aristocrats, Round Robin doing I'm the Wolfman, then there's Deep Sleep. It's just a lot of like novelty 50s tracks. I think it's mostly 50s, maybe a little bit of 60s, but that's sealed for $24.99. Today's the first day. Today is the first day of a invoice cycle. So we're starting over fresh. Today. Let me read. Oh, thank you, Craig. Thanks for posting that. Gonna read through these one more time, but I guess I'll go ahead and sell Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick is sold to Scott Ham for 30 bucks. Scott Ham gets that for $30. And go ahead and put up a couple more auctions. Let's see. Going to do these for low starts. Buffalo Springfield, self-titled. It's got For What It's Worth on it. It is a stereo copy. Condition of the vinyl is maybe fair to good, somewhere in that range, fair to good. Go ahead and do a $1 start on that. $1 start on Buffalo Springfield. And then we've got a copy of Led Zeppelin 2. It's not an RL copy. It's a DCE pressing. That is what is on the label there at the end of the catalog number. 1841 Broadway, and it does have the 4-digit catalog number. Yeah, SD8236, 1841 Broadway. It's got the Atlantic inner sleeve. And I'm going to go ahead, let's just start this one at $5. The vinyl is in maybe G or G, probably closer to G plus. G plus on that. And then there's some splitting down here. Looking for a $5 start on Led Zeppelin 2. What's up, Jay? $5 start on Led Zeppelin 2, and looking for just a $1 start on Buffalo Springfield. Let me recap this crate a little bit. Tom Waits, Small Change, A Very Strange Brew, Billy Squier, Emotions in Motion, John Denver's Greatest Hits Volume 2, King Buffalo, Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis, Peter Frampton Band, All Blues, Born Against, Battle Hymns of the Race War, Orchid, Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow. This was Asterisk and Jenny Piccolo. Box the Compass, Now Dance the 80s on red vinyl. Let's see, Bruce Springsteen, The River. The Cross, Shove It is Sealed. Jason Isbell, Southeastern. Blackberry Smoke, Little Piece of Dixie on Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl. Men Without Hats, Folk of the 80s. Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 3. Greenfields, The Gibb Brothers Songbook Volume 1. The Black Crowes, 1972. Sam Cooke with the Soul Stirrers, The First Mile of the Way is sealed. Let's see. Alice Cooper, Slicker Than a Weasel, live 1978 radio broadcast on red vinyl. Rob Ix and Trey Hensley, The Plasmatics, Vice Squad Recordings 1978 to 1979 is sealed on red vinyl. Amanda Shires, Take It Like a Man on red vinyl. Jason Isbell, Sirens of the Ditch on colored vinyl. More Halloween Nuggets, sealed. Devo, New Traditionalists on gray vinyl. Peter Wolf, A Cure for Loneliness, still available. And then Alice Cooper, Live from the Astro Turf on glow-in-the-dark vinyl, that is sealed, and it is still available. Let's see here. Got PF price. I think that was for Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton Band is sealed for $32.99. Peter Frampton Band sealed for $32.99. Zach Sabbath back. I can do that. If anyone wants Zach Sabbath Vertigo on purple vinyl, that is available for $34.99. $34.99 on that. Let's see, price on Blackberry Smoke. Blackberry Smoke, where was that? I thought it was further back. There it is. That's on Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl for $54.99. No condition notes on the vinyl. Josh Tanner wants Box the Compass. Box the Compass is sold to Josh Tanner. Greg Rogers on BS. Was that Bruce Springsteen, maybe? Where was Bruce? It's a thick one. There it is. Bruce Springsteen is sold to Greg Rogers. Elton John and the Crows price. Let's see. Elton John and the Crows. There's the Crows and Elton John. All right. Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 3. This one is extremely clean, too. It's $24.99 for that. And the Black Crowes 1972 in shrink, $24.99. $24.99 on the Black Crowes. Let's see. Michelle Baker Miller, let me know if you want that. Dan, I don't have any Toad in the Wet Sprocket. Rose, we don't do... Well, we can't go live on Instagram. Well, I guess we could, but you can't comment on the live stream on Instagram. Let's see. Joshua Day is going to take the Zach Sabbath. Lucas is going to take the Jason Isbell Southeastern, which was right back here somewhere. There it is. Jason Isbell is sold to Lucas. Greg, I've got to keep it sticker price right now. Oh, wait. Did I say it was $54.99? Yeah, it is 50. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's sold to Greg Rogers. Sorry, I thought you were making an offer. Let's see. The Led Zeppelin is in lesser condition, but it is, like, it's a 4-digit catalog number, and it has the 1841 Broadway address. The record and the cover are probably both about G or G+. It does have the Atlantic inner sleeve. It does have some writing on the label. It's a DCE pressing. That's G+. And that is currently at $10 with Barry Martin. Barry Martin has Led Zeppelin 2 for $10. And where are we at on Buffalo Springfield? That's at $2 with Preston Rose. I think that was the last bid on that. Yeah, this is at $2. Going twice, going 3 times. I know I haven't updated these auctions because I was catching up on these comments, but that's at $2 with Preston Rose. Now it's at $3 with Pam Murray. Let's see, Michelle Baker Miller said she'll take both, and she was asking about Elton and the Crows. Those are sold to Michelle Baker Miller. Those are sold. And what else? Buff 2. Preston Rose. Oh, that was Buffalo Springfield. Gotcha. Let's see. Is there any Kiss out? Pete, I've got new reissues that are sealed from our distributor, but I don't have any vintage Kiss right now. Yeah, Rose, if you have a collection that you want to sell, just go ahead and send our page a message with the information about the collection, and I will take a look at that after the stream, probably. Born Against is sold to Josh Tanner. That is sold. Jamie Wells Erickson is at $12 on Led Zeppelin. That's at $12 with Jamie Wells Erickson. Buffalo Springfield is at $6 with Barry Martin. Oh, Greg. Okay, sorry, Greg. Greg Rogers. So what, you want to keep the Blackberry Smoke, but you want to put back the Bruce Springsteen? Is that correct? Let's see. How much is the stack of 45 punk stuff? We'll see. I have more to show. I have more of those to show. So at the end of the stream, I'll go through them again, and if you want to maybe buy all of them, we can probably work something out. Let's see. Do I have all 4 Kiss picture discs? Maybe. I think we have 2 or 3 of them at least. Let's see. Give me 1 second. There's Gene, Paul, Peter. I don't think there's an Ace, though. Don't think there's an Ace picture disc. But let me just double check and make sure here. I'm not seeing an Ace picture disc. Over here. Nope. No Ace. I've got Gene, Paul, and Peter Chris, though, and those are all $38.99 each. $38.99 each on those. $38.99 for each one of those. Let's see. Oh, great. Okay, cool. So I need to put the Blackberry Smoke back. If anyone wants Bruce Springsteen or Blackberry Smoke, those are both still available. We are at 17 on Led Zeppelin with Jamie Wells Erickson. And Buffalo Springfield is at $10 with Barry Martin. Preston Rose said he's out, so we'll do final call. We'll do a final call on Buffalo Springfield. That is at $10 with Barry Martin. Final call, and Barry is also the high bidder on Led Zeppelin for $20. If anyone wants anything out of this crate, let me know. Just let me know. I'll probably recap it a little bit later. And go ahead and put this crate of check condition stuff up here. Check condition, but I'm going to show a few more Punk singles first. Got a small handful of these. Let's see. What do we have? We've got Ruido. Ruido is $6.99. Let's see, what does it say? Diakien Adelante. From here on forward, Ruido, $6.99 for Ruido. I just realized I didn't even really have that on camera. Ruido is $6.99. This is the first show of a new invoice. First show of a new invoice, and I'm going to go ahead and sell Buffalo Springfield to Barry Martin for $10. That is sold to Barry Martin for $10, and Led Zeppelin got a new bid at $25 with Jamie Wells Erickson. This is at $25 with Jamie Wells Erickson. Barry Martin, you're out. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put up something exciting. I think maybe some people have been waiting for this one because I think Chad maybe mentioned last night that I would be showing this today. This is David Bowie Space Oddity. It's the one that we opened up. We do think that it was a reseal, maybe by the distributor, possibly, and I think that might be the case. It does have the original inner sleeve. It does not have the poster. On the listing, it does say that only like the first ones came with a poster, so this might not have even come with a poster in the first place, this copy at least. I know a lot of them did, but it sounds like maybe not all of them were distributed with a poster. And I mean, the vinyl is absolutely beautiful. It is EX plus Denierment minus all day. It's a 1972 Indianapolis pressing with the original inner sleeve. David Bowie Space Oddity, 1972 Indianapolis pressing. We're going to do a $45 start on that. $45 start on Bowie. Let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, Joey Begley. Actually, Barry Martin was first to get a $26 bid on Led Zeppelin. Joey, you were second, so this is at $26 with Barry Martin. Jamie Wells Erickson said that they're out. Paul Ogley is going to go ahead and get a $45 bid in on the David Bowie Space Oddity. That's at $45 with Paul Ogley. And yeah, let me show a few more of these Punk singles. The Locust, Flight of the Wounded Locust. The Locust is on clear vinyl for $6.99. Clear vinyl, $6.99 for the Locust. And then we've got Assault Martyrdom. This is a Japanese band. It's VG Plus for $4.99. Assault VG Plus $4.99. Demon System 13 for the kids, not the business. Demon System 13. This is on blue vinyl for $6.99. Blue vinyl, $6.99 on Demon System 13. Scott Ham is at $50. Let's see. Brent, I don't have any Psych today. No Psych today, unfortunately. I auctioned a bunch of it last Sunday. I'm trying to think, what did I do with that one record, though? I don't think it's in here. Well, maybe next Sunday. There's going to be a little bit of Psych next Sunday, though. I'll make sure I grab some for that. The Locust is sold to Craig Thomas. That is sold to Craig. And Debbie Winstead's going to get the DS13. That's sold to Debbie Winstead. Paul Ogley is at $55 on David Bowie. No Psych. Yeah, no Psych today. I kind of just, not purged it, but I don't know. I sold like all of it all the like big ones that I could find, at least last Sunday. Maybe I'll come across another patch of them in the back between now and next Sunday that I can sell to you guys. There may or may not be a pretty cheap but awesome Psych record in here. I'm pretty positive I did price one out. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a little bit obscure, but I do give it my blessing. This is DS13. This is also Demon System 13 Aborted Teen Generation. This is $6.99 for DS13. Then we've also got Breakfast second EP in EX condition for $5.99. Breakfast second EP EX $5.99. Josh Tanner's going to grab this DS13 that is sold to Josh Tanner. David Bowie's at 60 with Scott Ham. Scott Ham has David Bowie for 60. Breakfast is sold to Josh Tanner. Craig Thomas, he were second on that one. All right, now we're starting to sell some of these Punk singles, maybe because Josh wanted to buy all of them. Now everyone's like, oh, I better get them. Do you have any strawberry shortcake? I think I put all of our strawberry shortcake in that one crate on Metal Night. That was all I could find. That was great. But yeah, out of this little stack, we've still got Assault, Martyrdom, VG Plus $4.99. Then we've got Ruido. Ruido is $6.99. Still available over here is Edora. Tomorrow is Ours. That's EX for $4.99. We've got Gloss, Trans Day of Revenge, $14.99. Jelly Roll Rockheads, Kill Trend Thrash Demo $19.99 on Magenta Vinyl for $9.99. Limp Wrist. Limp Wrist is $14.99. Holier Than Thou. Holier Than Thou is $5.99. And then we've got Crucial Unit. Crucial Unit Free Barabbas, I think. Barabbas. Barabbas. Free Barabbas. I think it's actually called Moshzilla, though. $6.99 for Crucial Unit. Then we have this weird, like, 5-inch... I thought it was a CD when I first saw it, but it is a 5-inch picture disc. It's a 5-inch picture disc for $14.99. It's Locust and Jenny Piccolo. Locust and Jenny Piccolo. And that is sold to Craig Thomas. That is sold to Craig Thomas. I'll go ahead and take all of them at... Oh. Well, sorry, I did just sell that Locust to Craig. If you're good with it, I will sell the rest of these to you. If you're okay with me selling that Locust to Craig. If not, I don't know, maybe we'll figure something out. But, and also Andrew wants Holier. But, Josh, if you are claiming all of these, yeah, Craig, I know, yeah, I just feel bad. But, Josh, if you do want all of these, including that Locust, I will sell all of these to you. Just let me know. That's cool. Selling. Okay. So Josh is going to get the rest of these. Those are all sold to Josh Tanner. And Josh, are you interested in this Real Big Fish? I know they're not punk, it's ska, but it's, I guess, punk adjacent maybe. I had already shown those, Dan. I had already shown those. I have more behind me, though, too. Like, I'm not including those. I'm only selling the ones that I've already shown. That was just kind of my second time going through it. I also forgot about these auctions. I'm going to say Final Call. I know it's been a while since I've updated this. This is at 26 with Joey Begley. Final Call. I'm going to give that just about 5 or 10 seconds. I got sidetracked with these Punk 45s. This has... Man, I don't even know. Let me check. Got Take On Me. That's cool. Take On Me and In the Pit. Those are the Real Big Fish tracks. And then Goldfinger's on the B-side doing Superman and Up the Junction. And that's from 1996, and it's in EX condition. And it is a $25 buy it now. Josh, if you want... Yeah, it is the AHA song, Take On Me. Josh, if you want this... It's yours for $25. If you don't, then it looks like Nick Bargeron will take it. Josh Tanner says he'll take it. So this is sold to Josh for 25 bucks. All right, cool. Barry Martin's back in at 27 on Led Zeppelin. Barry Martin's at 27 on Led Zeppelin, and that means that Joey Begley is out. That's at $27 with Barry Martin. It's at 27. And David Bowie, the high bid that I'm seeing is at 75 with Paul Ogley. This is at 75. Scott Ham says he's out. Going twice, going three times on David Bowie's Space Oddity. That's at $75. Going twice, going three times. Let's see what is in this crate. Let's see what's in this crate. Man is the, Our Earth's Blood Part 2. Can't read it on Facebook. But I think this is a split, actually. Man is the B, and Locust is on the other side. That's an EX condition. It's from 1996 on red vinyl with the insert. When I checked this, I think it said that like only 20-something people have it and like 200-something people want it. This is definitely a rare variant of that. And it's been a while since one has sold. But now it has sold to Craig Thomas. Craig Thomas is going to pick that one up. That is sold to Craig Thomas. Antonio Carlos Jobim tied. This is an EX copy from 1975. $16.99 for Antonio Carlos Jobim. Ooh, I love this record. Gabor Szabo, Spellbinder. This is a US stereo repress. It's VG Plus for $29.99. It is on the ABC Impulse label. Great album. That is sold to Jackson Blaylock. That is sold to Jackson Blaylock. Brent, I know where you can send them if you're wanting to get rid of some. Let's see. Yeah. And Brent, you were also second on Gabor Szabo. I'm going to go ahead and sell this Led Zeppelin to Barry Martin for $27. That is sold to Barry Martin for $27. And final call on the David Bowie Space Oddity. I mean, it is a nearly perfect copy. I mean, it's EX Plus, Near Mint Minus on the vinyl with the original inner sleeve. No poster, but from what I was reading about it, it might not have even come with a poster originally, because it said like only the initial pressings came with a poster. But since that one is up, let's see. Got some more. This is actually, I forgot about this. This qualifies as Psych. It is in lesser grade, but really any record on this label is tough to find. This is the Lost and Found, and that is on that International Artist label that is famous for having the 13th Floor Elevators and Bubble Puppy and all those other great Texas psych bands. It does have some like paint splatter maybe on here that could come off with some elbow grease and love and care, but if you're familiar with this one, it's quite good. Really anything on this label is totally worth listening to. Very collectible label. Let's just do this at a $10 start. $10 start. The jacket's not bad at all. The jacket is not bad, and it is definitely an original on International Artists. It's a good placeholder copy. Let's do a $10 start on Lost and Found. $10 start on that. There you go, Brent. I know it's not a top copy by any means, but $10 start on that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and sell David Bowie. Bowie is sold for $75 to David Ogley. Very nice original inner sleeve there. Neil Brashear is at $10 on Lost and Found. Neil is at $10 on that. Let's see. It's the jacket. It's the original inner sleeve. And who knows, maybe if whoever ends up getting this, maybe, I know every now and then records like that, sometimes on Discogs, like a loose disc will pop up for sale. It's definitely a keeper jacket. Like the jacket is not bad whatsoever. Disc is, not great at all, but maybe if you time it right and you find a, decent like VG or VG Plus disc at least on that, you could match it up and have a nice copy. That is at 15 with Lucas Hanft. Brent, it's the Lost and Found. It's one of the few records on that international artist label. Nice jacket, but the disc is beat. But I mean, it's really tough to find anything on that label in any kind of condition. But that is at $15 with Lucas Hanft, and that is sold. Bowie is sold. All right, let's put up another one. How about Jefferson Airplane takes off on RCA Victor? Let's see, this is an Indianapolis press. This should be a original press. First label. Probably good condition. Good condition on that. This has Blues from an Airplane, Let Me In, Bringing Me Down, It's No Secret, Tobacco Road, Come Up, The Years, Run Around, Let's Get Together, Don't Slip Away, Chauffeur Blues, and I Like It. Very cool. San Francisco Psych classic. Let's do a $1 start on that. $1 start on Jefferson Airplane. Lucas is at 18 on Lost and Found. That's at $18. Hey, Doug. What's up, man? All right, this is the one I was talking about that I was like, it's on the cheaper side, but this is a really good Psych record. Bo Grumpus, Before the War. It's VG Plus for $24.99. I recommend it. I did listen to this a few times in the back. It's also on the higher side of VG Plus on that Atco label. VG Plus $24.99. That is sold to Jackson Blaylock. Tanner, would you mind muting the phone for me, please? Thank you. Hello, hello. Yeah, Craig's answering the phone. Yeah. All right. The Babies Head First. The Babies Head First. VG Plus $9.99. Pam Murray's at $1 on Jefferson Airplane. That's at $1 with Pam Murray. And let's say Final Call on Lost and Found. That's at $18 with Lucas Hanft. Final Call on that. Sweet. Yeah, Neil, it's a good one. Bo Grumpus, Before the War. Great album. This is also a very good album. Jonathan Round. This is in VG minus condition for $9.99, but it does play better than it looks. It's on, you missed a claim. Did I miss a claim? I don't see any. GS? Oh, no. I got that one. I don't think I missed anything. I did just see JR. Jonathan Round is sold to Debbie Winstead. I was going to say this is like one of the only records I've ever seen on Westbound Records that's not Funkadelic. But that is sold to Debbie Winstead. It's kind of freak folk, psych folk, if you want to call it that. Going to go ahead and sell the Lost and Found to Lucas Hanft for $18. And Final Call on Jefferson Airplane takes off. Final Call on that. That is at, I think it was at $1, right? So Jefferson Airplane at $1. That is at $1 with Pam Murray. Oh, you claimed Antonio. Sorry, I did not see that. Sorry, Homeland Conspiracy. That is sold to you. Let's see. For some reason, I don't even think it, oh, Jackson Blaylock claimed it. Okay, Jackson Blaylock gets Antonio. Sorry about that. I don't know how I missed that. I see it now. But yeah, that is sold to Jackson Blaylock. Cool. Debbie Winstead is at $2 on Jefferson Airplane. I don't even know if I showed the Babies. Babies Head First, VG Plus $9.99. If anyone wants that, go ahead and put up another auction and then show a few more punk singles. We've got Whitesnake Trouble, David Coverdale's Whitesnake Trouble on the United Artists label. This one is beat up, fair condition, possibly fair. $1 start on Whitesnake Trouble. $1 start on that. Yeah, sorry about that, Jackson. I got you down for that one now. I don't know how I missed that originally. And Pam is at $3 on Jefferson Airplane. Looking for a $1 start on Whitesnake. $1 start on that. Neil, the like folk psych record was Jonathan Round. Jonathan Round, it's in this cool like die cut cover on Westbound Records. I would check that one out if you're an adventurous listener, and it's a good one. Debbie, Pam is already at 3 on that. Pam is already at 3 on Jefferson Airplane. Oh, you said JS3. Maybe I think that was supposed to be JA, right? Okay, now you're at $4. Looking for a $1 start on Whitesnake. 38 special, Special Forces. 38 special is EX for $17.99. Prince the Truth. Prince the Truth, that's the raw acoustic guitar charge collection. That's VG Plus for $14.99. VG Plus $14.99 for Prince. Warlock Pinchers. Warlock Pinchers. Morrissey rides a cock horse. That is in VG condition for $9.99. $9.99 for that, maybe worth framing. Maybe worth framing, who knows. Craig Thomas claimed Prince. Jamie was second. Cynthia Herndon. This is not Morrissey. It's a band making fun of Morrissey, but if you still want that, I will sell that to you. That's the Warlock Pinchers, and that is sold to Cynthia Herndon for the time being. Let's see. Jefferson Airplane is at $5 with Pam Murray. Debbie, you're out. Cynthia, cool. Just making sure. I just wanted to make sure you knew for sure it was not a Morrissey record, because it does have him on the cover and everything. Let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, Craig said give it to us. Okay, so Jamie Wells Erickson, you get the Prince. That's very nice of you, Craig. Jamie Wells Erickson gets the Prince, not Craig. And Josh, you were second on the Warlock. Debbie Winstead's at 6 on Jefferson Airplane. Final call to get a $1 bid on Whitesnake Trouble. Final call to get a $1 bid on that. I didn't know 38s, but okay, cool. Albert King, King Albert in the shrink. It is VG minus $9.99. Super clean cover though. It's in the shrink wrap on the tomato label. VG minus $9.99 for Albert King. Brian, the Whitesnake is not good. It's not in good shape. That's why it's just a $1 start. Probably fair condition. Just trying to get a $1 start on that. Ron Duffield is in at 1. Christopher Brush, actually, excuse me, Diego Sanchez is going to get the Albert King. Diego was first on that. Christopher Brescia, you were second. Debbie is at $8 on Jefferson Airplane. Ron Duffield was first to get a $1 bid on Whitesnake. Bill, you were second, so this is at $1 with Ron Duffield. Jim Dandy, ready as hell. Jim Dandy, ready as hell. VG Plus, $14.99. What a great cover. $14.99 on that. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Long After Dark is EX for $32.99. Whoop. Oh yeah, I forgot this was even in here. There are some, we're about to see some pretty fantastic records. John Coltrane, Ascension. John Coltrane, Ascension. This is an original 1966 stereo copy. It is in VG condition, but it's $89.99. $89.99. John Coltrane, Ascension. It is, I would say it's like on the higher side of VG. I should have test played it. Definitely should have test played it, but there's nothing deep on it. It just has a few marks on it. It has a few small marks on it, but that is VG for $89.99, an original stereo copy. That's John Coltrane getting as free as he ever would. I mean, it's very, very free jazz. Yeah, this is version 1, David. Version 1. I double checked that as well. It's got the 18-minute and 35-second version of part 1 and the 19-minute and 15-second version of part 2. This is a great record. I don't know, I'm a sucker for free jazz. I really like that period of his career. Tom Petty is sold to Cynthia Herndon. I'm going to go ahead and sell Whitesnake to Ron Duffield for $1. Never heard any other higher bids. Debbie Winstead has Jefferson Airplane for $11. That's at $11 with Debbie Winstead. And I'm going to go ahead and put up another auction. This is not a check condition record. This is a very clean record. And it's one that I just picked up in a collection a few days ago. But you don't see these records in good condition very often. This is Country Bear Jamboree from Disneyland record. It's a Unipack. But look, I mean, it's just unbelievably clean for what this is. These Disney records are always trash. It's got this little booklet with it. Some of the names of the bears on here just crack me up. What was that? There's one that's like liver something. Liver Lips. Yeah, Liver Lips. He is present. Country Bear Jamboree, and it does have this little order form with it that came with it originally. So order form, the Country Bear Jamboree. This is a 1972 U.S. copy, and the vinyl itself is also extremely clean. It is immaculate. I mean, it's really nice. Looking for a $35 start. $35 start on Country Bear Jamboree. These records they shouldn't be in that kind of condition. They should not be this clean. $35 start on that. Tracy Swinger is in at $35. Dan, you were second to get a $35 bid. Pam said she's out. So final call on Jefferson Airplane. Final call on that. Ryan Anderson wants Coltrane. David, I know you asked about it, but David, let me know if you are interested in this or not. I know you asked about it first. I just want to make sure you don't want to buy it. If you do not want to buy it, it looks like Ryan Anderson is going to get that. That is $89.99. David Hoy, just let me know if you want that or not. Otherwise, it is spoken for. Dan Davis is at 36 on Country Bear Jamboree. All right, yeah, Atlantis, self-titled. It's a Vertigo Swirl promo, U.S. promo. There's the Vertigo Swirl. It's VG Plus for $24.99, and if you look right there under 33 1/3, it says promotional copy, not for sale. Atlantis is VG Plus for $24.99. All right, thank you, David. Thanks for letting me know. Ryan Anderson, you get John Coltrane Ascension. That is a fantastic record. That is sold to Ryan Anderson. And Disney, yeah, the Country Bear Jamboree is at 38 with Tracy Swinger. Dan Davis, you're out. I'm going to go ahead and sell Jefferson Airplane to Debbie Winstead for $11. That is sold to Debbie for $11. Set this over here. And I don't know what's going to happen with this one. I'm not familiar with it, but it does seem to go for a bit more than some of the other Punk 45s I put up. I don't know, and it does look and sound like we have some Punk 45 collectors on. It's not a crazy amount or anything like that. It's not like a $200 record, but the Broadways, we all know what you can do. We all know that you can do it. Man, I'm really turning into Chad. The Broadways, we all know that you can do it. All, for some reason, looks like Phil, like F-I-L-L to me. But we all know that you can do it. The Broadways, it's a 1997 US 7-inch in EX condition. There's no insert with it. It does not have the insert, right? It's not tucked away in here. No. $35 start on the Broadways. The Broadways, $35 start on that from 1997. Hobby Soto, no Japanese today. No Japanese. I'm mostly auctioning some of the lesser condition records that we have that are good titles. It's the kind of stuff that is hard to price. Like, we don't really know what to do with it, so we just kind of, start them low and just kind of see what happens. Because I know they're desirable titles, but we also don't really want to put them in a dollar sale. It's hard for us to put like a Rush or Led Zeppelin record or something like that in a dollar sale, no matter what condition it's in. So we like to give you guys a chance to get them for less than normal. See, back to the crate. John Fahey, Volume 1, Blind Joe Death. Great album. It's just some instrumental folk guitar picking. $27.99. It's in EX condition. This is a 1968 US copy. EX $27.99. I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second. All right, I am back. Lucas. Great decision. That is sold to Lucas Hanft. Seen John in a church. Oh, wow. I bet that was awesome. There's another guy on Tacoma, or he at least started on Tacoma, that I'd probably like even better, named Robbie Basho. He kind of bounced around a few different labels, but he is one of my favorite folk musicians of all time. His voice is crazy good too. It kind of, I don't know. I think I had like a little bit of shock the first time I heard him because he almost sounds operatic. His voice is just belting, with a lot of falsetto, but he is an incredible guitar player. If you haven't listened to Robbie Basho, I highly recommend it. Especially that album Visions of the Country. Man, he's incredible. Yeah, Venus and Cancer is a good one too. And was it Song of the Stallion's really good. Voice of an Eagle. I don't know. His whole catalog's worth checking out. Back to the crate. Actually, where are we at on the Disney thing? Tracy Songer's at 38. Let's do a final call on that. That's at $38 with Tracy Songer. And final call to get a $35 bid in on the Broadway's 7-inch. Yeah, today starts a brand new invoice cycle. Today is the first day. Run DMC, Raising Hell. This is a 2016 picture disc in EX condition, $22.99 for Run DMC, Raising Hell. The J. Giles Band, Showtime in shrink wrap. It's an EX condition, $17.99 for the J. Giles Band. Cheap Trick, Dream Police, VG Plus for $16.99. $16.99 VG Plus, Cheap Trick. Then we've got Bruce Springsteen, Only the Strong Survive, Covers Volume 1. It's in VG Plus condition, and it's on green vinyl for $29.99. $29.99 on that, VG Plus condition. Is the song Restless on here? Let's see. I don't think so. It's got TV song, Ben, Broadway and Briar, and then Rainy Day. Looks like those are the tracks on that. It's from 1997. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that a $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now on the Broadways. $35 buy it now on the Broadways. And let's see, Country Bear Jamboree. Gonna go ahead and sell that to Tracy Swing. That is it's just an exceptionally nice copy. Very, very nice copy for $38 to Tracy. That is sold for $38 to Tracy Swinger. Let me get that all put together. Sold for $38. And set this over here if anyone wants it. That is a $35 buy it now. Haven't missed any of the zombies or Stevie Nicks. No zombies or Stevie Nicks today. Have not missed anything like that. James Rainer's going to get the Bruce Springsteen, and Tim Turner's going to get the Cheap Trick. Yeah, Basho records are hard to find. It's weird. I don't know what happened. It was something like the universe was listening to my needs or something, but there was like a 3 or 4 month period where I found like 7 or 8 Basho records in like different states, like all around the place, and I haven't seen one since. They were just like finding their way to me somehow, but I have like I don't know, 7 or 8 of them maybe. There's a few that I'm missing, especially some of his like early ones, but yeah, James, that is a Bruce Springsteen record. He's doing covers of other musicians. Last in the crate is the Blood-Curdling Terror Horror Stereo Sounds to Make You Shiver. This is in VG Plus condition for $14.99. VG Plus $14.99. Run DMC is a picture disc from 2016 in EX condition for $22.99. $22.99 on that. I'll just recap this real quick. I knew that would not last long. Dan gets the Terror. Run DMC picture disc is still available. Michelle Baker Miller, you were second. Let's see. Let me make sure that I don't think edition 2 was in the Dead Wax. I'm pretty sure I looked at this quite thoroughly. Oh my gosh. It does say edition 2. I missed that. Edition 2. Ascension Edition 2. Wow. Did they use the same exact label, but just the dead wax is the difference on it? I thought that the track lengths were different on version 1 and version 2. Now I feel like a fool. This is version 2, David. Ryan, might have to wait just a second on that. Brian Anderson, that sale is pending. David, it is version 2. That is version 2. I'm sorry I led you astray. David is going to get that. Ryan, I'm sorry about that. That was definitely my fault. I did not see that in the dead wax initially. All right. We've got Run DMC. We've got the Jay Giles Band. Got Atlantis on the Vertigo Swirl. Jim Dandy, Ready as Hell. 38 Special Forces, and the Babies Head First. That is what is left in that crate. Go ahead and put this with the others. And what was I going to do? Buy now, best offer crate? Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab this one right here. Set this up here. Yeah, David, sorry about that. I'm glad you followed up on that. I'm glad you followed up. Let's go ahead and get a couple more Cheap Thrills up for auction. The Van Halen self-titled. This would be like the second or third label, I believe. The Burbank label. Is that right? Maybe this is the first label, actually. No, this would be the first one because the second one would be the white one. Van Halen. This is in rough condition. No original inner sleeve with it. The jacket itself is not bad at all. I don't know what this sticker is up here, but let's just do that for a $1 start. $1 start on Van Halen. Ryan, I'm sorry about that. I do have to honor Dan's request since he did ask about it first, and I didn't want to sell him the wrong record or sell you the wrong record, but since he did ask first, I had to honor that. Let's see. We've got a little copy of Paul McCartney Ram. Paul McCartney Ram gatefold. It is on the Apple label. Apple label is a Jacksonville pressing on the Apple label. It is rough. Jacket's not too bad though. Not too bad. Just trying to take a look. This is good. Almost good plus. Really good or good plus on the vinyl. Paul McCartney Ram. $1 start on that one as well. $1 start. John, this does not have the original inner sleeve. It's just got a generic white inner sleeve with it. That is at $5 with Dave Oler. That's at $5. And looking for a $1 start on Paul McCartney Ram. That's at $2 with Barry Martin. All right, this crate. Well, there's an issue. How'd that get turned that way? All right, this crate. I haven't even looked at it, but this is gonna be buy now best offer. Buy now best offer on everything in this crate. Oh, I just realized I did these records backwards again. Well, oh well. All right. Ram is at $5 with Josie Sinkbell, and Van Halen is at $7. All right. Buy now best offer. Dan Fogelberg, The Innocent Age, $14.99. Hall & Oates Big Bam Boom is VG plus $14.99. Foreigner Agent Provocateur is VG plus $14.99. New Riders of the Purple Sage, The Adventures of Panama Red, VG plus $14.99. Handful of 7 inches. You are correct. It is time for a handful of 7 inches. All right. What's this about? 4. Got about 4 of them over here. JBA, we do our part, and the other side is Reagan SS. It's an EX condition for $4.99. It's on the yellow and black split. JBA, $4.99. EX condition. That's sold to Josh Tanner. And then we've got the Locust Arab on radar, Locust and Arab on radar. That's from 2000 on shaped vinyl, and it's on green vinyl, $14.99. Let me pull that out. Yeah, it's shaped green vinyl, $14.99. That is sold to Craig Thomas. All right. This one is SUL 9B and Jenny Piccolo, I believe. $4.99 on that one. And then Ruido. Ruido is $4.99. Oh, I'm not sure what the title of this one is. It's on Deep Six. Ruido. It's got Vete, Depresión, Perdido, Respeto, Cuanto. Yeah, Ruido, $4.99. That is sold. Actually, both of these are sold to Josh Tanner. Thank you, Josh. All right, let's see. Where are we at? On the auctions, Ram is at $8. Both of these auctions are at $8. Nope. Rachel Crosta is at $9 on Van Halen, and Dave Olaire is at $8 on Van Halen. Those are both going once, going twice. $9 and $8. Right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Barry Martin's at $8. Sorry, I read the Van Halen bid. This is at $8 with Barry Martin, $9 with Rachel Crosta. Going once, going twice. Back to the crate. The Moody Blues, The Other Side of Life, VG plus $9.99. Oh, Joni Mitchell Blue, great album. It is in VG condition, $39.99, Terre Haute Press. Again, everything in this crate is buy now or best offer. Buy now, best offer. The Worst of Homer and Jethro. The Worst of Homer and Jethro, VG plus $14.99. Moody Blues is sold to Debbie Winstead. Ram is at $9 with Josie Sinkbell. Van Halen is also at $9, going twice, going three times on Van Halen. Pacific Gas and Electric is VG for $9.99. The DeFranco Family featuring Tony DeFranco, Save the Last Dance for Me, VG plus $14.99. Mott the Hoople Rock and Roll Queen, VG $9.99. Haven't seen The Legend of Boggy Creek. No, I don't think so. Is that a record or a movie or a show or a place or a book? I am unaware of Legend of Boggy Creek. Dave Olaire has Van Halen for $10, and Barry Martin has Ram for $10. They're both going once, going twice. Martha 6. Martha. Was there a Martha? Martha 6. Was that Mott? Was that Martha? 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 Josie, was that supposed to be Mott the Hoople? Just let me know if that was supposed to be Mott the Hoople. Good movie. Okay. B horror movie. Cool. I do like some B horror movies. All right, Josie. I'll do $8 on it. I'll meet you in the middle. That was $9.99. I'll sell it to you for $8 if you want that. We've got, oh, this is a good one. Quicksilver Messenger Service Happy Trails, VG $9.99. It's got their really cool version of Who Do You Love? Who Do You Love? They do a really cool version of that. $9.99 on that. Mott the Hoople is sold to Josie for $8. New Rider 14. New Rider 14. Where was that? There it is. All right. I will sell New Rider to Christopher Nagy for $14. Got Heart Magazine, $19.99. No condition notes, $19.99 on that. The Best of Loggins and Messina Friends, $9.99. Dave Loggins, Apprentice and a Musical Workshop, $14.99. Barry Martin is going to get Quicksilver for $10. That is sticker price, $9.99. That is sold to Barry Martin. And I don't know what I've said on these, but final call on both. Van Halen's at 10 with Dave Olaire, and Ram is at 10 with Barry Martin. Both of these are on a final call, 10 and 10. L&M 8. L&M 8. Loggins and Messina, $8. That is sold to Debbie Winstead. Bob Dylan. This is Dylan. What, self-portrait, right? No, or is it just self-titled? It's just Dylan. Dylan, $34.99 in the shrink. Very nice looking vinyl. Very nice. $34.99 for Dylan. Buy now, best offer and everything in here. Heart. Heart is sold to Roger Ramjet. Ram is at $12 with Diego Sanchez. Going once, going twice. We got a new bid. So Van Halen is sold for $10. Van Halen is sold for $10 to Dave Olaire. It's sold for $10 to Dave Olaire. Let's see. Let's put up another auction. Another auction. All right. Is this supposed to have two? No, it is just one disc. Couldn't remember. What am I thinking of? Something else. All right. Pink Floyd. A collection of great dance songs. A collection of great dance songs is in rougher condition. Essentially, I wouldn't call it a greatest hits. It's an odd release. I love it though. I love Pink Floyd, but it's got One of These Days, Money, Sheep, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, Wish You Were Here, and Another Brick in the Wall, Part 3. Maybe good condition. Good condition. It's got a spine bust right here. Outside of that, the sleeve's not terrible, like G plus or low VG. We're going to do a $5 start on Pink Floyd. $5 start on Pink Floyd, a collection of great dance songs. $5 start on that. I figured that's what some of this could be. Like some of these, the jackets are really not that bad. It's just the disc is kind of rough. But if you happen to have like a copy with a rough jacket and a nice disc, you know, you can always match them up. Yeah, $5 start on Pink Floyd, and Ram is at $14. It's at $14 with Barry Martin. Diego Sanchez, you're out. Back to the crate. Did I already show this? Dave Loggins' Apprentice. Yeah, I did. $14.99. Already showed Dylan too. White Heart. White Heart. Don't wait for the movie. $24.99. It's like a, no, it is a full LP. $24.99. It's a top loader. White Heart. Is this US? It is. Interesting. White Heart. Don't wait for the movie. $24.99. Jesse Sinkbale is at $5 on Pink Floyd. Going once, going twice. Boston. This is their third one. Yeah, third stage. Boston third stage. $34.99. Buy now, best offer. Led Zeppelin Coda. $39.99. It's a specialty press. No condition notes. $39.99. Yeah. It's a really nice copy. Very nice. With the original inner sleeve and everything. $39.99. Now the trick is getting it back in. There we go. Led Zeppelin Coda, $39.99. Frampton. Peter Frampton, $9.99. Wow. I don't know what just happened, but I saved it. Where I Should Be. Peter Frampton, $9.99. Bellamy Brothers, Sons of the Sun in Shrink. Bellamy Brothers is in the Shrink, $9.99. Jackie DeShannon, What the World Needs Now Is Love, $19.99. Chipmunks, probably. I'm sure we probably have some beat up Chipmunks records in the back. Debbie Winstead is at $8 on Pink Floyd, and Diego Sanchez is at $18 on Ram. I think just from now on, like maybe every Sunday, I'll at least pull a handful of some of these, you know, lesser grade records, because I know some people just want to have a copy, and you know, this is a good way to get them cheaper. And sometimes, like I said, you can find a good jacket on one of these and match it up with something else. Not doing high-end auctions today, but you know, mixing it up a little bit. Josie, the Pink Floyd, it's probably in like good condition. Good condition. I don't see anything like deep, but I'm sure it'll have some background noise, at least maybe some pops, but that is at $10 with Cassie Center. Let's see. Oh, PF8. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I see. Peter Frampton, Pink Floyd. That was the confusion. Debbie, I will do $8 on that. Peter Frampton is sold to Debbie Winstead for $8. Did I miss anything else? Nope. Floyd 10. Let me know if you can raise any rush. Just keep on watching these Sunday shows, and I'll keep auctioning some cheap thrills or beat heat, whatever you want to call them. Donovan, Universal Soldiers, feels like an import, $14.99. It's got the flip back. It is, yeah, this is a UK. Right? It's got, yeah, a UK copy of Donovan, Universal Soldier, no condition notes, $14.99 for Donovan. Surfer Girl by the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys Surfer Girl is $19.99. Jim and Jesse and the Virginia Boys, Y'all Come, Bluegrass Humor with Jim and Jesse. That's sealed for $19.99. Sealed $19.99. Carl Perkins, Old Blue Suede's Back. Timing strip on the bottom, $19.99. Is it a white label promo? It is a promo. Carl Perkins, Old Blue Suede's Back. Demonstration not for sale. I don't see promo labels on Jet Records too often. It's kind of cool. Kind of like a grayscale, and it's got the original inner sleeve. $19.99 for Carl Perkins. Buy now, best offer on everything in here. Tears. Tears is $14.99. I don't think I've ever seen that. I said it's obviously Tears, right? I don't know why I said Tears. Same spelling, but Tears, $14.99. Use the context clues, right? See, J and J 14. I will do that. That is sold to Michelle Baker Miller. Pink Floyd is at $12 with Jonathan Feller. That's at $12. I lost track of Ram. Ram was at $20. Final call on Ram. That's at $20 with Barry Martin. Final call on that. I've left that up for probably a bit too long. $25 on Coda. I can't do that. When was this tag? Not long ago. It is a nice copy. It does have this little spot down here and a saw cut though. I'm trying to look for everything wrong with it so that I can, give you an educated counter offer. Let's see. How about $33? $33. Bob, I'll sell you a Coda for $33. No condition notes. It does have the original inner sleeve. Let's see. Let's see. Ram is at 22 with Diego Sanchez. And yeah, Pink Floyd's at 12 with Jonathan Feller. Dave Mason, very best of Dave Mason, is $9.99. Wanda Jackson, Country Gospel in the shrink. Wanda Jackson, $9.99 in the shrink wrap. Cool. Wanda Jackson. Pass for now. If anyone wants Led Zeppelin Coda for $33, I will sell it to you for $33. Crosby, Stills & Nash, Allies. Crosby, Stills & Nash is $19.99. Reverend W.L. Jones, Black and Proud in the shrink as well. $19.99 for Reverend W.L. Jones. I wonder if this is spoken or is it music? It's probably sermons and stuff, but I don't know. Black and Proud. It is a sermon. It's a sermon. Reverend W.L. Jones, Black and Proud, $19.99. Kenny Loggins, Playing with the Boys, and it's got the dub mix as well. It's got a dance mix and a dub mix, $14.99 from the Top Gun soundtrack. Let's see, Cassie Center will take Led Zeppelin. Sorry, Bob, but Cassie Center is going to take Led Zeppelin. Debbie Winstead, I'll take 10 for Kenny Loggins. Final call on Ram, that's at 22 with Diego Sanchez. Final call on that. And final call on Pink Floyd, that's at 12 with Cassie Center. I might have already said final call, but final call on both. I'm going to show a few more, and then I'm selling those. Bread, Guitar Man. Bread, Guitar Man is $14.99. Slow Train Coming by Bob Dylan, $34.99. Huey Lewis and the News, 4 in the shrink, $24.99 with the hype sticker. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street, $24.99. Arlo Guthrie, Amigo, Arlo Guthrie is $19.99. Josie Sinkbell's back in on Pink Floyd at $13, and I'm going to sell Ram to Diego Sanchez for $22. Sold to Diego for $22, and Josie's at $13 on Pink Floyd, going once, going twice. All right, let's put up some Stones. Rolling Stones Flowers on the Blue London stereo label. This looks like a, I think that's a P. It looks like a Pittman press. Those P's are always, no, maybe it's an R. Bell sound. The Pittman P on these, they always press on here so faintly. I think that is a P. Maybe it is Pittman. Did Pittman press flowers? I don't know. But I do know that this is going to be a $1 start. Lesser grade, some spine crackle. Essentially a like greatest hits compilation kind of thing. Or not a greatest, I don't know. It's a comp. Rolling Stones, flowers, $1 start. $1 start on that. Jonathan Feller is at $14 on Pink Floyd. That's at $14. And back to the crate. Dawn's New Ragtime Follies featuring Tony Orlando, $9.99. The Moody Blues Octave, $14.99. Randy Newman, Good Old Boys, $16.99. Joni Mitchell, The Hissing of Summer Lawns, very good album, $19.99. I'm a big Joni Mitchell fan. The Steve Miller Band, Circle of Love, Steve Miller Band is $19.99. Huey Lewis and the News, Picture This, that is $19.99. Oh yeah, Jackson, that is all. Yeah, that is a that band's crazy. They're awesome. If you like them, you should also listen to another French prog band called Magma. They're also incredible. Their first, like, really any of it, but maybe just start at the top with them if you like French or Italian prog stuff from that era. Very good. Bellamy Brothers, the two and only, in shrink with a hype sticker, $9.99 on that. Stones is at $7 with Pam Murray. Let's see, Huey Lewis, $15. I'll sell that for $15 to Debbie Winstead. Yeah, Stones is at $7. Final Call on Pink Floyd, that's at $14 with Jonathan Feller. Steve Miller was Circle of Love. Circle of Love, Steve Miller. That is at $19.99. $19.99. Almond Joys, Early Almond, featuring Dwayne and Greg Allman. That is $34.99. Mott the Hoople, Greatest Hits, $19.99 for Mott the Hoople. Josie's right back in on Pink Floyd at $15. Rolling Stones is at $8 with Josie Sinkbell. Dan is going to get Steve Miller for $15. That's sold to Dan Davis for $15. Hall & Oates H2O. Hall & Oates H2O is $19.99. MH15. That is sold to Paul Ogley for $15. Jonathan is out. So Final Call on Pink Floyd. Final Call, that's at $15 with Josie Sinkbell. Pam Murray's at $9 on the Stones. I just showed that. Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds. Is that what that says? Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds. Only one guy goes by their full name. The rest of them have to use their last name. Fallen in Love, $9.99 for Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds. $9.99. Crosby and Nash, Whistling Down the Wire, $19.99. Dreams, Imagine My Surprise. This looks kind of cool. $29.99. This is a 1971 Pittman press. Special thanks, Steve Cropper, for additional guitar on Calico Baby. Cool. Because Steve Cropper plays a little bit on this. What else is on here? This album just kind of has the look, doesn't it? Billy Cobham. Billy Cobham plays drums on this. Is this a, like, fusion record? Oh, Dreams. I do know this now. Okay, I don't know if I've seen this record, but I do know the band. All right, $29.99 for Dreams. Super cool. McCartney or Wings. Yeah, Wings. Life. Wildlife. Wait, I can't speak. Wings Wildlife, $24.99. No condition notes on that. Dreams, $24. I'll sell that to Neil for $24. Very cool. Pink Floyd is sold to Josie Sinkbell, and the Rolling Stones is at $10 with Josie Sinkbell. That's at $10. Pam, you're out. That's at $10. Let me grab another record to auction. We did Takes Off earlier. How about this one? This one is definitely more, I don't know. I guess it's recognized as their best one. It might be true. Surrealistic Pillow, Jefferson Airplane. It's a stereo copy, and it is a Hollywood pressing. It's got an H in the dead wax over here. Should be the first RCA Victor label. More than anything, it really looks like it needs a good cleaning. I mean, there are some marks on it for sure, but I think if we clean this thing up, it's probably closer to like a VG minus, maybe? G plus or VG. Let's do a $5 start on that. It really just needs to be cleaned, and the jacket's not terrible. There is a little bit of crackle there on the spine. $5 start on Jefferson Airplane Surrealistic Pillow. Let's see. Final call on Rolling Stones. That's at $10 with Josie Sinkbale. Final call on that. Surrealistic Pillow is at $5 with Pam Murray. Back to the crate. The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club soundtrack that is new and sealed. It's a reissue. $32.99. $32.99 new and sealed. We've got Stranger Things 4. Stranger Things 4. This is on Max's Blue World transparent blue colored vinyl. This one is also sealed for $36.99. $36.99. Let's see, no, I don't think that one's sold yet. Yeah, this is still available, John. It's tagged at $9.99. Tommy Flowers is at $11 on the Rolling Stones Flowers. Flowers has 11 on Flowers. And going twice, going three times on Jefferson Airplane. That's at $5 with Pam Murray. At $5. Breakfast Club 28. I will sell that to James Vasquez for $28. Stones is at 12 with Josie Sinkbale now. There's that. John, let me know. Oh, you said you'll take it. Overlooked it. John Spencer gets Ham Frank Reynolds. That is sold. I think I already sold the Huey Lewis 4, right? Didn't someone else offer 15? I think I already sold that. Let's see. Yeah. Well, no, I sold Picture This. All right, where's 4? There it is. 15. I'll do 20 on it. Meet you in the middle. It's tagged at $24.99. And it is in the shrink with the hype sticker and everything. I mean, there's no condition notes on the vinyl. It's got the original inner sleeve. Roger Ramjet, I'll sell it to you for $20. $20 is a nice looking copy. $20 on that. All right. Huey Lewis is sold to Roger Ramjet for $20. Pam Murray's at $8 on Surrealistic Pillow. Tommy said he's out on Stones, so final call. Rolling Stones is at $12 with Josie Sinkbale. Final call on that. Kate Bush, The Dreaming Remastered. This is a great album. Sealed, $26.99. Remastered. What is that one song? Which one am I thinking of? I don't know. It's a great album, though. I'm drawing a blank. But Kate Bush, sealed, remastered, $26.99. $26.99. Destiny's Child, Jumpin' Jumpin'. This is a promo 12-inch single. EX condition, $11.99. Ben, let's do 22 on it. $22 and it's yours. 22. It's a sealed remaster. We'll do 22 on it. Ben, $22 on that. Pearl Jam 10. This is the remaster version. $44.99. 2009 remaster. $44.99. Super clean. $44.99 on that. Ben said he'll take it. That is sold to Ben. Let's see. Let me move this crate. I'm going to have to reorganize that entire thing because I put them all in backwards. All right. I think it might be time to show a few more 7-inch singles. Hopefully the punks are still watching. Let's see. There's not a whole lot left. I've only got about 5 or 6, but here's 3 of them real quick. real quick. All right. The Jelly Roll Rockheads, Intense and Mild EP. Intense and Mild EP, that's $4.99 for the Jelly Roll Rockheads. That is sold to Josh Tanner. Then we've got Apocalypse, Hoboken, and Oblivion. I believe it's a split. It's $9.99. Split 7-inch single, Apocalypse, Hoboken, and Oblivion, $9.99 on that. We've got the Dorks and the Tupacs. This is also a split, Dress Well and Smell Good, $9.99 for the Dorks and the Tupacs. That is $9.99. Josh Tanner is going to clean those up. Those are all sold to Josh Tanner. All right. Christopher Brescia, you were second on the Dorks. And I'm going to go ahead and sell the Rolling Stones to Josie Singbell for $12. Where are we at on Jefferson Airplane? Jackson Blaylock has Surrealistic Pillow for $11. That's at $11 with Jackson Blaylock. 40 for Pearl Jam. Yeah, I'll do $40. Jonathan Feller, you get Pearl Jam for $40. Gotta remember to do this the other way. There we go. Jonathan, you got Pearl Jam for $40. Gonna put up another auction. Let's see. There's some like garagey Psych. Garage Psych. This is also a pretty tough record to find. Not quite as tough as that Lost and Found record, but The Leaves, Hey Joe. Hey Joe by The Leaves. This is an original copy. Stereo. It is a bit rough. Disc is a bit rough. Really fair condition, but great record. So, I don't know, $5 start. $5 start on The Leaves, Hey Joe. It is a pretty tough one to get. Hootie and the Blowfish, $29.99. Nick, it is $29.99 if you want it. Jackson Blaylock is the high bidder on Surrealistic Pillow at $13. It's at $13 with Jackson Blaylock. Slicker Van Slyke is at $5 on The Leaves, and Nick Bargeron is going to get a copy of Hootie. Cracked rear view that is sold to Nick Bargeron. Paul Ogley is at $8 on The Leaves. Paul Ogley is at $8 on that. Let's see what else is in here. What is this? Extreme. No. Yeah, Extreme 6. Sealed on red and black marbled vinyl that is sealed for $44.99. It's got a like textured cover too. $44.99 sealed red and black vinyl. Kevin Smith, Silent but Deadly. Silent Bob, right? Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, Silent Bob. Sealed, $29.99. Director, comedian, writer, all that. Dokken sealed, now playing. That's like a greatest hits compilation, sealed for $24.99. And then the Labyrinth soundtrack, that is sealed. It's a remaster, sealed for $32.99. $32.99. Pam, let's see. Jefferson Airplane is at $13 with Jackson Blaylock. That's on a final call. That's at $13 with Jackson Blaylock. Nick Bargeron is going to get Dokken. That is sold to Nick Bargeron. And if anyone, I'll fly through this real quick just to do a little recap. If you want to know price or condition, make an offer on anything, let me know. The Leaves is at $12 with Paul Ogley. I'm actually going to take a sip of a drink real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, let's fly through this. Steven, this is a buy it now best offer crate. I just went through it. I'm going to go through again. John Dorsey. So what? What is SO? Was SO a claim for something? Let's see. Hoodie waitlist. I do not know. I think Chad would definitely be the person to ask about that. But yeah, the leaves is at 15, and gonna go ahead and sell the Jefferson Airplane. Jefferson Airplane is sold to Jackson Blaylock for $13. SP. 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 What was SP? SP. I'm not sure what SP was. SP. Oh, Surrealistic Pillow. I'm sorry. Let's see. Your comment was up. So, Surrealistic Pillow. Yeah, it's rough condition. Your comment was up before I said it was sold. So that was at 13. Yeah, that was at $13 with Jackson Blaylock. I'll give you like 10 seconds or so if you want to get a bid on it. It is in rougher shape. I think really this one just kind of needs a good cleaning. It's probably like G plus, maybe VG minus, somewhere around that range, John. That's at $13, and it is a stereo copy. I'll give you a few seconds to decide if you want to bid on that. All right, let's fly through this crate real quick, give it a little recap. John Dorsey is back in on Surrealistic Pillow at 15. Jackson Blaylock, you're out. Sorry about that. I know I had said sold, but he was asking about it before I said sold, but I did not realize it. Okay. Dan Fogelberg, An Innocent Age, Hall & Oates, Big Bang Boom, Foreigner, Agent Provocateur, Joni Mitchell Blue, The Worst of Homer and Jethro, Pacific Gas and Electric, The DeFranco Family featuring Tony DeFranco, Save the Last Dance for Me, Dave Loggins' Apprentice, Dylan, In Shrink, White Heart, Don't Wait for the Movie, Jackson's at 16 on Pillow. Let's say final call on the leaves. Final call on that, that's at $15 with Slicker Van Slyke. Final call. Boston third stage, $34.99. Everything in here is buy it now, best offer. White Heart was $24.99, I believe. No condition notes. Where did that thing go? There it is. White Heart, yeah, $24.99. $24.99. Let me know if you want that. Also got Bellamy Brothers, Sons of the Sun, In Shrink. Jackie DeShannon, What the World Needs Now is Love. Donovan, Universal Soldier. Surfer Girl by the Beach Boys. Let's go ahead and sell that to Jamie Wells Erickson for $18. Carl Perkins, Old Blue Suede's Back. That is a promo copy, $19.99. Tears, still available. Dave Mason, The Very Best Of. Wanda Jackson, Country Gospel. Crosby, Stills and Nash, Allies. Reverend W.L. Jones, Black and Proud. Bread, Guitar Man. Bob Dylan, Slow Train Coming. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street. Arlo Guthrie, Amigo. Dawn's New Ragtime Follies. Moody Blues, Octave. Randy Newman, Good Old Boys. Going to go ahead and sell the Leaves. The Leaves is sold to Slicker Van Slyke for $15. That is sold. And let's see. I'll go ahead and put up another auction. What else do we have over here? Still some pretty good stuff. Maybe I'll throw this one up. I mean, this one's rough. It is Queensryche, but don't get too excited. You can probably see that through your camera. I don't know. It's pretty rough. The sleeve is also split, but you could potentially glue that back. You get like a glue stick or maybe some get a hot glue gun or something like that and repair that. Make it look decent, but the disc is quite rough. It's a US press. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely just going to do a $1 start on this. Queensryche EP, $1 start on that. Just $1 start on Queensryche. Back to the well, actually, yeah. Jackson Blaylock is at 16. John Dorsey, let me know if you're in or out. This is at $16 with Jackson Blaylock. Roger Ramjet, the Randy Newman is $16.99. No condition notes. $16.99 on the Reprise label. Looks like a Winchester press. Super clean. Very clean vinyl. That is $16.99. Let me know if you're interested in that. Looking for a $1 start on Queensryche, and John Dorsey's at 17 on Surrealistic Pillow. Joni Mitchell, The Hissing of Summer Lawns. Bellamy Brothers, The Two and Only by the Bellamy Brothers in Shrink. Almond Joys, Early Almond featuring Dwayne and Greg Allman. Hall & Oates, H2O. Crosby and Nash, Whistling Down the Wire. Wings, Wildlife. I don't know why I'm struggling to remember the name of that. Wildlife by the Wings. $13. That is sold to Roger Ramjet. Jackson Blaylock is out on Jefferson Airplane. Final Call on Surrealistic Pillow. That's at 17 with John Dorsey. Final Call on that. Going twice, going 3 times. Actually, never mind. Danny Thomason just bid 2. Zach, you were second to bid 2. This is at $2 with Danny Thomason. It is in very rough condition. Just putting that out there. It's at $2. Now it's at 3 with Josie Sinkbell. Stranger Things 4 soundtrack on blue vinyl, sealed. Destiny's Child, Jumpin' Jumpin', promo, single EX. Extreme 6 on red and black marbled vinyl, sealed. Then we've got Kevin Smith, Silent but Deadly, sealed. And The Labyrinth soundtrack remaster, sealed. Danny Thomason is at 4 on Queensryche. I'm going to go ahead and sell Jefferson Airplane. Jefferson Airplane is sold to John Dorsey for $17. It is sold for $17. And Jeffrey Dunlap is going to get Extreme. Extreme is sold to Jeffrey Dunlap. Josie Sinkbell is at 5 on Queensryche. Since Queensryche is up there, let's see what else we can put up. I forget I had this. Forgot about this one. Okay. Another little auction here. This is AFI All Hallows EP. It is sealed. It's a reissue, and it should be on orange vinyl. Sealed. Just looking for a $25 start on AFI All Hallows EP. $25 start on that. $25 start on that. We're at 5 on Queensryche with Josie Sinkbell, Danny, and Zachary. You guys are out. Josh Tanner's at 25 on AFI. Broad Street. That was back here somewhere, right? Where was that? I thought it was towards the back. Maybe not that far back. Let's see. There he is. 18. Let's do 20. Jamie Wells Erickson, I'll sell that to you for $20. I'll sell that to you for 20 if you want it. I didn't test play it, Zachary. I did not test play it. There's not really any... There's no feelers or anything like that. It's just got a lot of small marks on it. I think it will play, but I just think it'll be super noisy. I do think it'll... I don't know. It's a loud record, though. Sometimes you get surprised by records that look like this. We don't take... it has to be full dollar amounts on the bids, BJ. And it's also at $6 with Danny Thompson. Danny Thompson's at 6 on Queensryche. Let's see. Info on this. This is a reissue. I think it's either 2015 or 16, 17, somewhere in that range. It is sealed, and it should be on orange vinyl. It's sealed, and that is at 25 with Josh Tanner. That's at $25 with Josh Tanner. Going twice, going 3 times. Zachary P is at 7 on Queensryche. It's at $7 with Zachary P. All right. I think that's everything out of here, right? We've gone through it twice. That was Buy It Now Best Offer. Let's go ahead and put up the Just gonna do a little recap of the other stuff that I had priced today. I'll make this buy now best offer, but I'll probably be a little bit more strict. Might be a little bit more strict with the offers on this one since today's the first time showing this stuff. And Jimmy Wills Erickson says she will take that. Jimmy Wills Erickson gets that for $20. Let's see, final call. Final call on Queensryche. Final call that's at 7. And final call on AFI. All Hallows EP sealed. Early orange vinyl. Final call that's at 25. It's a final call on both auctions. Buy now best offer on this, but like I said, I might be a little bit more strict on these. Might be a little bit more strict. Tom Waits, small change, $29.99. That's a 1984 US press. A Very Strange Brew, kind of a psychedelic blues record, $44.99. Billy Squier, Emotions in Motion. This one is EX for $17.99. John Denver's Greatest Hits Volume 2, $9.99. Michelle Baker Miller's at 26 on AFI. Now Josh Tanner's back in at 30. And Josie Sinkbell's at $8 on Queensryche. King Buffalo, this is on green vinyl. It's a 10th anniversary edition. Green vinyl, single-sided, but the B side has this super cool etching on it. King Buffalo is $39.99. $39.99 on King Buffalo. Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis. Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis is $49.99. That's a 2008 UK import. JD8. John Denver 8. I will sell John Denver to Debbie for $8. Queensryche is at $9 with Zachary P. And Michelle Baker Miller, let me know if you're in or out on AFI. That's at it's at $30 with Josh Tanner. Orchid, Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow. That's $49.99. That's red vinyl. It's on red vinyl from the year 2000. Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow. Orchid, red vinyl. Let's see. What was this? Jenny Piccolo? Oh yeah, it's Asterisk and Jenny Piccolo. It's on orange marbled vinyl. $9.99. $9.99 on that. We've got Now Dance the 80s. That's on red vinyl for $29.99. Michelle Baker Miller is out on AFI. Final call on AFI. That's at $30 with Josh Tanner. Final call. All right. Zachary P's at 9 on Queensryche. Going twice, going 3 times. The Cross Shove It is sealed for $14.99. Men Without Hats, Folk of the 80s, Part 3, $19.99. Greenfields, The Gibb Brothers Songbook, Volume 1. That's on sea glass vinyl, $17.99. That should be like Barry Gibb and, oh yeah, it's like covers of the Bee Gees, I believe. Yeah, produced by Dave Cobb. Andy and Barry Gibb, the Gibb Brothers. $17.99 on that. Sam Cooke with the Soul Stirs, The First Mile of the Way. That is a sealed Record Store Day Black Friday release, $29.99. Sealed, $29.99. Alice Cooper, Slicker Than a Weasel, live 1978 radio broadcast. It's from 2015 on red vinyl, $29.99 for Alice Cooper. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sell both of these. Queensryche is sold to Zachary P. for $9, and AFI is sold to Michelle Baker Miller. Sold to Josh Tanner for $30. That is sold to Josh Tanner for $30. Let's see. Show a few more of these 7-inch singles. I get a couple test comments. I just want to make sure that my feed is still working. It's been a second since I've gotten a comment. I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Okay, I'm back. Cool. Thank you for the comments. Let's see. Let's see. Cool. Thought I saw another comment. Did I see Jenny Piccolo? Okay, now it is working. It's weird. I thought I saw a comment that said Jenny Piccolo from Josh Tanner, but now I'm not seeing it. Josh Tanner, did you say you wanted the Jenny Piccolo? Let me know. Because before I walked away, I thought I saw that it said Jenny Piccolo, and now I'm not seeing it. Okay, weird. I don't know, sometimes with Restream, like these comments just kind of pop up and sometimes they disappear. I don't know what's up with that. But here's a few more 7-inch singles. We've got Nobodies versus Pinhead Circus. It's a split on white vinyl, $9.99. White vinyl, $9.99. It's got a little insert with it as well. $9.99 on that. Then we've got Monchichi, Apocalypse Hoboken. This is a promo, and I think there's like 3 or 4 different cover variations on this. It's $14.99. $14.99 for Apocalypse Hoboken. And then the last one that I have for today is the Locust. The Locust is on red and black split vinyl, $11.99. The Locust, pretty cool. $11.99, red and black. All 3 of those are sold to Josh Tanner. So the only 7-inch single that I have that did not sell was this Broadway's. I think this is a punk single anyways. The Broadway's, we all know that you can do it. I was looking for a $35 buy it now on that. But yeah, let me know if anyone wants that for anything. Anyone? All right, Josh Tanner, you want to get that? That's $35 to Josh Tanner. Now we are officially out. Actually, forget I pulled this one. Just gonna do a $5 buy it now on this. This is Sanity Under Stress. I don't think I can show that cover very often. One Trick Cobra and Spank That Booty. Spank That Booty. One Trick Cobra, Sanity Under Stress. $5 buy it now on that. That is sold to Josh Tanner. Cool. $5 buy it now. That was really it. That was really the last one. We have so many punk singles in the back. I think I'm going to start a tradition where I'm showing punk 7-inch singles every Sunday and some like low start, cheap, or like, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying. Some beat heat, some cheap thrills. I'm going to try to do a lot of that on Sundays. There's I don't know, at least 1,000 or 2,000 7-inch singles in the back. There's definitely, we have tens of thousands of 45s in the back, but I know we have at least 1,000 or more punk 7-inches. Do we ever get Lucero albums? You're buying punk and you're asking about Lucero. I'm just kidding. We get them occasionally. I think a lot of their stuff's out of print. I know I've seen some of their stuff before and it's like really expensive, but I think most of their catalog might be out of print. They were really, I did not know that. I only know they're like, I don't know, I feel like they were on the radio for a while, and yeah. I guess I know they're more like indie pop or indie rock kind of stuff. I'm thinking of the right band. I'm thinking of the right band. Or are they kind of like indie rock, not quite Americana, but they kind of an indie rock band now? I didn't know they were a punk band before that. Back to the crate. Rob Ix and Trey Hensley, World Full of Blues. That is sealed for $24.99. $24.99. Plasmatics, The Vice Squad recording, 78 to 79. It's on red vinyl. Red vinyl sealed, $29.99. Amanda Shires, Take It Like a Man. That's also on red vinyl, $24.99. Jason Isbell, Sirens of the Ditch. It's a limited edition color exclusive from 2022, $29.99. It's on whatever color this is. I don't know. Looks like Go-Gurt mixed with some like, I don't even know. Someone dropped a couple Skittles in there. Someone dropped a couple Skittles in their Go-Gurt and they turned it into vinyl. $29.99. $29.99. It does look like puke. Let's see, James, I think this is probably the last crate. I'm just going to recap this and I'll probably be done for the day, and then we'll be back live tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time. More Halloween Nuggets, sealed, $24.99. More Halloween Nuggets, and then Devo on gray vinyl. Gray vinyl, $22.99. Peter Wolf, A Cure for Loneliness, $19.99. Alice Cooper, live from the AstroTurf glow-in-the-dark vinyl. That is sealed for $39.99. $39.99. Bruce Springsteen, The River. That's a remaster for $29.99. I believe it's like a 2014 remaster. Then we've got Blackberry Smoke, Little Piece of Dixie on Coke Bottle Clear vinyl for $54.99. The Babies Head First, VG Plus, $9.99. 38 Special, Special Forces, EX for $17.99. Jim Dandy, Ready as Hell, VG Plus, $14.99. Atlantis on the Vertigo Swirl label. It's also a promo, VG Plus, $24.99. The Jay Giles Band, Showtime in Shrink, EX Condition, $17.99. And Run DMC, Raising Hell. That's a 2016 picture disc, EX, $22.99. That is all I got. If anyone wants to make an offer on any of that stuff, I might sell it to you. Chris Wood Sr. wants Blackberry Smoke. Blackberry Smoke is sold to Chris Wood Sr. Dennis Neil Jackson. There was only one Tom Waits. It was Small Change. Small Change. Info on Isbell. It's from 2022. It's a color exclusive. I don't know what you would call this color. It does look like puke. It's like puke color, but I don't know. It's a double LP. There are 2 LPs on here, or in here. And no condition notes. I mean, it looks super clean. It's just in the shrink. We just open it, probably listen to it one time. The Tom Waits, man, I love this record, and it's also got Elvira. That's allegedly Elvira on the cover before she became Elvira, but that's a 1984 U.S. press, $29.99. Does have the Elektra inner sleeve, and there's the label. Super clean, super clean. Rob X22. Where was that? Somewhere around here, right? Rob X. There it is. I will sell that to Preston for $22. The Blackberry Smoke was not sealed. It's open, but there are no condition notes. It looks like it hasn't even been played. 25. Yeah, let's do it. I'll sell that to you for 25, Paul. That is sold. Yeah, the piano has been drinking. All of that, what's that show that he was on? He did like an interview and played that song. Oh man, it's like those 2 guys. It's hilarious. It's like one of the best interviews of a musician of all time. I think that's the one where he says, "I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy." Just love his wordplay. It's great. But we are wrapping up. We're wrapping up. I guess that's where we're at. That is where we are at. That's everything. No more offers on anything. No one wants anything else. All right, all right. Stick this Jason Isbell right back in here. And thank you guys for tuning in on a Sunday afternoon. I'll be back next Sunday, but Chad will be back live tomorrow at 7. Are we doing a Quinn and Knife? So has he said anything? Oh, yeah. We're still pending. Still pending on the Coin and Knife sale for tonight, but we'll make a post if we're going to go live and do that. Thank you so much.